In this tutorial we are going to see how to manipulate the camera video stream using shader and compositing nodes. And of course how to drive real-time animation by moving hands. This is a tutorial for Mediapipe to Blender, an AI real-time body tracking tool for Blender. I'm using Blender 5.1 and MP2B BETA. First, select Hands Model, enable Flip X and start the client. Now switch to Blender, hide the cube and start MP2B. When I move my hands, I should see the tracking points moving. My camera is right in front of me, very close, like a webcam. It is roughly equivalent to a 22mm lens. Enter the camera view and refine the alignment. Now select the hand mesh and enter the edit mode. I can enable indices and choose the points I'm interested in. In my case, I want the thumb and the index fingertips, which are points 4 and 8. Exit edit mode and start building our nodes. Unhide the cube and create a geometry node modifier. Drag the hands mesh into the node tree and create a sample index node. Set the data type to vector and use position as value. This will give me the position of the thumb fingertip of the left hand. Duplicate this setup for the index fingertip. Do the same for the right hands as well. Now create a grid mesh and set both X and Y vertices to 2. So we get a simple quadrilateral mesh. Create 4 set position nodes, 1 for each vertex, and set the selection by index, 1 index at a time. The 4 vertices start from 0, so they are 0, 1, 2, 3. Now connect the sample index result to the position inputs. At this point you should see the grid attached to your hands. Create a set material node and open the shader editor. Delete the default shader nodes and add an image texture. Here you should find MP2B webcam texture, which is the video stream texture. Create texture, coordinate and mapping nodes, then select window as vector input. From here I can manipulate the image on the grid mesh using shader nodes. For example, let's add a color ramp and change the colors. Keep in mind that if you stop MP2B extension, the video stream stops as well, and the image texture loses its connection. When you press start again, you need to reconnect the MP2B webcam texture. Open the compositor and create a new compositing node setup. You need to do a first render to properly activate the flow. Simply go to Render and Render Image. Now open a 3D viewport, look through the camera, switch to Render mode and enable Compositor for camera view or always. From now on, I can manipulate the image directly from here. For example, I can add a Kuwahara node and a Sobel node to obtain a painterly style with visible edges. So this is how you can manipulate the MP2B camera stream both through shader nodes and compositing nodes, while also driving a real-time mesh using hand tracking. Bye!